Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cracking the code on canine anxiety. Seriously, we're going to learn how to translate all those subtle, silent signals our dogs are sending us every single day, all thanks to a fantastic guide.
So let's just dive right in. Have you ever wondered, is your dog just being quiet, or are they trying to tell you something's really wrong? We're about to learn the secret language of our best friends, and in the process, build a bond that's just unbreakable.
Okay, first things first, why is this so important? Well, listen, it goes way beyond just preventing a growl or a snap. This is about getting to the heart of your dog's emotional world, so you can be their ultimate protector, their #1 advocate.
And this slide just captures that mindset shift perfectly. When you can recognize fear, you stop being a commander who just gives orders, and you become a protector who builds a real partnership. You stop asking what's wrong with you, and you start asking, hey, what are you trying to tell me? You know, it's really important to get this distinction. Fear, that's that instant jolt when a car backfires. Worry, that's your dog pacing before the thunderstorm even starts, because they know it's coming. And chronic anxiety, that's just a constant state of being on edge. Knowing the difference helps us give them the right kind of support. All right, time for a little crash course in canine body language. These are the signals, both big and small, that your dog uses to say, hey, I'm not comfortable right now.
So the most direct way a dog says, I need out of this situation is, well, by trying to get away. This might look like them hiding behind your legs, turning their whole body away, or that classic, all of a sudden deep interest in sniffing the ground. And when they plant their feet on a walk, it's not them being stubborn, it's a very clear request for space.
Now these are the subtle whispers of discomfort. That little flash of white in their eye, a quick lip lick when there's no food around, a yawn when they're definitely not tired. These are the physical tells that show they're feeling internal pressure. It's almost like their version of a nervous habit, you know?
And here's the key. To really become a canine decoder, you can't just look at one signal by itself. You gotta look at the whole picture. The face, the tail, the body posture, all working together to tell you the full story.
Oh, this is a big one. A wagging tail does not always mean a dog is happy. It just means they're emotionally worked up. A low, tucked, or really stiff, fast wagging tail, that's a sign of anxiety. A happy tail is loose, sweeping, and held at a nice, neutral height. The quality of the wag is everything.
You can see so much in a dog's face. A relaxed dog has soft, almond-shaped eyes and a loose, slightly open mouth. But fear tightens everything up. The eyes go wide and round, the ears pin back against their head, and the mouth clamps shut. It's a really clear shift from loose and relaxed to tense and worried.
So, now that we know the signals, let's play detective and investigate the source. I mean, fear doesn't just pop up out of nowhere, right? Figuring out what actually causes these reactions is how we can start to help our dogs feel safer in the first place.
Fear can come from a lot of places. You've got the obvious ones, of course, like loud noises and new things they've never seen before. But it can also come from past trauma or not having enough good experiences when they were a puppy. And this last one, please don't forget this, underlying physical pain. Any sudden change in behavior is absolutely worth a trip to the vet.
Okay, this is a super critical section, because our very human habit of putting our own emotions onto our dogs can lead to some huge misunderstandings and can actually make a scary situation even worse for them.
This table just lays it all out, doesn't it? That so-called guilty look we see, it's actually just fear and appeasement. They're reacting to our anger. What we call jealousy is often just insecurity, and stubbornness? So often, that's just a dog who's totally overwhelmed and is shutting down. Getting this right is a total game changer. All right, so you've spotted the fear. You've decoded the signals. Now what? What you do in that moment is absolutely everything. This is where you get to be your dog's hero. The most important first step couldn't be simpler. Create distance. Just calmly help your dog move away from whatever is scaring them. Your calm energy is a massive help, and you should never, ever force them to face their fears. That whole approach just makes things so much worse. So, beyond just managing fear in the moment, the long-term goal is to proactively build up our dog's confidence. We can actually create experiences that help them become more resilient and feel more secure about the world.
You know, empowering your dog with choices is such a powerful confidence booster. Things like nosework games where they get to be in charge of finding something, or even just letting them choose which way to go on a walk, it makes a huge difference. And rewarding those little moments of bravery really reinforces their ability to cope.
Ultimately, it all comes down to partnership. This isn't about having a perfect dog who's never afraid of anything. It's about building a bond so strong that your dog trusts you 100% to help them get through the scary parts of life together.
And all of these incredible insights from this explainer, they come straight from a really comprehensive guide in Doggozila magazine. It's a truly valuable resource for anyone who loves a dog.
So, the takeaway is this. Start observing a little more closely. Just stop, watch, and really listen. Because right now, in their own quiet way, your dog has a lot to say. The only question is, what are they telling you?